If you're watching this video, you're likely having a hard time getting started. You probably have great plans, innovative ones, plans that a secure future that you've been looking for. But yet, you're not making a first move. You won't get started. That's procrastination. And procrastination is a dream killer. Are you lazy? No. Let me break it down for you. You see, procrastination is the act of unnecessarily delaying or postponing tasks, even when you know it's likely to lead to negative consequences. Consequences that you dread facing. You are aware of this already. But the reason why you won't make the move is not due to laziness. It's highly due to your emotions. Your emotions like fear, of perfectionism. You see, procrastination is a lot more than just putting things off, putting things to the side. It's a delay in doing things that you know are best for you due to your emotions being irregulated, due to you not being able to control the emotional response that comes when you think about the task. You see, the issue is we rather choose immediate gratification, things that we can do right now in the short term that give us pleasure, rather than jump into the task ahead of us, even when we know that task can make us feel great in the future. You see, procrastination itself can lead to more stress, it can lead to self-doubt, self-criticism, you thinking poorly about yourself. Procrastination changes what you know about yourself. Your actions speak for you. It gives you evidence about who you are. And when you procrastinate, you no longer have the evidence of someone who's a go-getter, someone who gets things done. You now have evidence of fear, retreat. Procrastination eventually leads to poor performance. Your emotions attached to perfectionism are irrational. No one's perfect. But can you overcome procrastination? Of course you can. Like any other emotional irregularity, there's interventions, there's therapy. However, you can be your own therapist in this here aspect by taking the first step. To overcome procrastination, let's start by breaking down the idea of our task. We are all dreamers, big dreamers, and we have big dreams. That means we put big goals ahead of us. One of the largest issues is that we continue to see the overall goal as the task that needs to be accomplished instead of the small pieces of work that need to be completed in order to get you closer to your overall goal. Step number one, break down large tasks into smaller tasks, things that you know you can accomplish, things that you know that once you accomplish it, it is a step closer to where you're going. Once you break down these tasks into smaller parts, now set up an intervention that helps you to get started. Get started when you need to get started. Set yourself a timer. And once the bell rings, do that first thing. It may lead to you accomplishing a lot more, but take that first step. As soon as the bell rings, you get started. I also want you to remove your distractions. That means put the phone down, turn the TV off, possibly go to a separate room, but eliminate the distractions. Stop thinking that everything else has such a high level of importance. Another thing you can do is set realistic goals, goals that you can actually track, manageable ones. Make it small, make it simple, measurable goals. One of my goals on a daily basis set behind my disciplines is to wash the dishes. Wash the dishes before I leave the house. Every time I leave the house, check the sink. If there's anything in there, wash the dishes. This puts me on point. This says that I'm a doer. If I see it or I think it, I'm going to act on it. And it's measurable. How do I know if I wash the dishes? Well, there's no more dishes left in the sink. Choose tasks that you know you can accomplish, and it's a check-in point. See, because how you do anything is how you do everything. So if you start in a positive way by check-in boxes saying, I accomplished it, then when you move on throughout the day, you're going to want to do more of that. And you're not going to let procrastination stop you from that particular dopamine rush. The dopamine rush that comes from a reflection of you. Be nice to yourself. Stop thinking that what you need to do needs to be perfect. In fact, who's the judge on that? You may think you have an imperfect project, but your response may be, this is awesome, this is perfect. You may think you have a perfect project, but your response may not be so gravitating, so uplifting. If you really want to beat procrastination, you have to take a closer look at why you've been procrastinating. What is the emotional attachment to the task that prevents you from moving forward? Is it self doubt? Your dreams don't have to be crushed by procrastination. Break down these large tasks into small, manageable tasks. Set a timer and get busy the second you hear it go off. In fact, maybe get started before the bell rings. That'll make you proud of yourself. Remind yourself that you don't have to be perfect. Remind yourself that if you're perfect, you're the only one in the world who is. And if you're the only one in the world who's perfect, you may not be recognized. It may go unnoticed. So be human. So let's beat procrastination by setting yourself up for daily wins. Remember that wherever you start, it's just that, it's a starting point. And once you engage yourself, you'll be able to correct yourself. But you do have to get started. Remember to be positive. It's hard to push through negativity when you already have self doubt. And the only way to overcome self doubt is to actually perform and then reassess yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, be brave today. Take the first step by confronting procrastination.